I slept in today, but better late than never. I just want to do a quick analysis. So we've literally just been going up. I'm looking for a continuation on this manipulation leg here to continue up, but for the short term, I do want to see possibly this taken out. We may be coming down here. If we come anywhere into this manipulation leg and push up, then that's good, but if we just crash through there, I'd be looking to go down here. Probably longs unless we see a significant shift in structure. I sort of took a front run position. We failed to make another high, and then we broke down past this here. I saw this sort of as like a 3 drives pattern, taking out this high. I joined in just one contract. Normally I target 1 to 2, but just with this upward trend and me going counter trend, I'm sort of just gonna probably go for 1 to 1. I'm gonna see what price looks like at the 5 points. Okay, so we did just tap into this 5-minute fair value gap. Price looks like it's doing well. I'm hoping that this 5-minute fair value gap becomes an inversion fair value gap, but if not, then obviously it's not good if we're bouncing from it. So price is coming back up. I'm gonna allow possibly a sweep of this high just because we were in some consolidation there. I should have had this 5-minute fair value gap mapped out, but if it goes past that, then I'll just know that I'm offside right now because I already know I front ran it a little bit. If I get stopped out of this one, then I will only be taking longs unless I see a significant shift in market structure and impulse on the 5-minute. So I will not be on the 1 minute just because the trend is so strong that probability wise, I should be going with the trend, not against. So we did have a little bit of lag here, so I'm hoping that we get a significant drop down to confirm my bias. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna get stopped out. Okay, so this is sort of the rejection I wanted to see from this area. I'm actually gonna move my stop down just to preserve capital because we are going counter trend. I don't want to see it come back above this consolidation area. It looks like we're coming back down. So I'm tempted, do I move my stop back to what it was or do I just leave it? I think I'm just gonna leave it because I'm sort of not getting the confirmation that I want. And I know already that I front run it anyways. So I should be mitigating loss by moving it down. And we're out. That's fine. Okay. I feel like my heart is beating fast, but it's fine. A trigger of mine is a previous loss, so having this loss on the day, while I know I may have rushed it, I am happy with the management, and I know that whether I'm right or wrong does not equate to my competency. Regardless, okay, I can already hear myself. Okay, so right now I got stopped out of this trade and I feel myself wanting to marry the bias of a short. But I'm going to take a look at the charts overall just so that my mind knows that there are 2 options. The market can do whatever it wants because I know marrying my bias is a big problem that I'm working on though. So it's not a problem. I'm working on it. I'm aware of it. And then I would have gotten stopped out for the full one, but I took the smaller loss. So we're seeing a little retracement. I'm still bullish because the market structure is so bullish. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Until I see a lower low, then that will be when I go in short. Otherwise, if we bounce off this order block, then I'll look to enter in a continuation. So we haven't created a swing low yet. So since that hasn't happened, I say that this is just retracement. It's not an impulsive move yet. Tapped into this bullish order block, so that is an entry to go long. What I would do normally is, okay, we tapped into this order block, let me go down to the lower time frames to see if I see a shift in market structure to the upside and then join in. But we are only going for trades on the 5 minutes or higher. So this is SMT, right? So this is, okay, I have to I have to go into the archives of ICT and see what he said. We were able to make a higher high, but then on the NQ we made a lower high. We failed. So this Dyer dips guy, I actually subscribed to him because this video is really good. He shows basically the SMT on the upside and then on the downside, and it continues up. So in that case, if I went long, I'd go ES, because that's the stronger pair going up, but NQ is the stronger pair going down. So there isn't any SMT divergence here since they both made relative equal lows. But I think I want to say that this is, if we can break this and go with the fair value gap and break of structure, then I'm actually going to go long on the ES. This would be the bearish fair value gap. I put in a buy limit here. I'm targeting these highs basically. I'm sort of like scrambled because I'm trying to learn ICT as well as take this trade because I never really focused on SMT divergence. I'm gonna have to go through Dyer dips. Like, this is the channel. I really enjoy his videos. They're educational. Okay, I got my second one. There is no SMT divergence on the bottom here though. Okay, so this is major resistance here, so I just want to see it just take that out. This is the 10-minute fair value gap. We've already broke past it on NQ. We want to wait for the candle close to close above, and then it becomes the inversion gap. An old strategy that I used to trade was from Cammy Capital. He trades lunch liquidity, so I feel like we sort of just swept that, and possibly now we can run up for the highs. I will move my stop up now, I think. But yeah, we did get pretty rejected from that. I can feel myself focusing on P&L a lot right now, but I've reduced my risk a lot, so just got destroyed. I think I'm just gonna leave my stop and just accept that loss if that happens. I just want to see a push above this and I'll feel a lot better. So that doesn't look that bad. I'd love for us to get past that doji. I want us to run the lunch highs. That's what I need. Another drop down. I ended up moving my sell stop below this candle that created this fair value gap. I don't know if I should have done that. I don't know if I'm doing that because I don't want to take the loss, or if I'm doing that because I was correct and I was trailing my stop too fast, because I've made both of those mistakes. The first mistake is that I hesitate and I trail my stop too fast and then it stops me out. Or I keep moving my stop because I don't want to accept the loss, or I can't accept the loss. But I want to say that I moved it down because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't trailing my stop. And I say that because I'm still within my 5 points. When I don't want to accept the loss, I'm moving it past the 5 points. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous with this trade. I guess had I waited to just do the afternoon strategy where you wait for one of the lows or highs to be taken and then you trade, I guess I wouldn't have sat through so much drawdown, I guess. We just took the lunch high. If this is taking this long, I may want to cut my losses short, not just for capital preservation, but for mental preservation, just because I've just been sitting in this trade for quite some time. And it does take a toll. I haven't eaten lunch. So if we close outside of this bearish fair value gap on the 10-minute, then I think I will look to move my stop up to break even probably, and then just walk away from the chart because I want to eat lunch. I told you I was gonna stop out if we close below this fair value gap. I was actually on the 15-minute when this candle happened, so I'm sort of happy for that. And then this was that drop, but we wicked up right away. I never trade this late in the day, but I think I'm just gonna move my stop to break even now and then just leave it to close, I guess. Okay, so we just took the high of day. I think I'm gonna go down to the 1 minute and just trail this. I'm gonna move this to break even. Still have my targets up there. Might be asking a lot though. It's a lot. Maybe it's not. I don't usually trade around this time. I'm listening to Topstep TV right now. They actually just asking why the traders that just took a trade just watched his profit go from 400 all the way back, which essentially that's what I just did. I just moved my stop to break even instead of locking anything in, just because we're at the end of the day, like he said. I just felt like the risk to reward was worth it. I'm not in the hole a lot today. I have 1 R down, but so I don't feel the need to, oh, let me just break even on the day. Let me take my profits so I'm even. Let me try and see what the end of the day gives us, because it can possibly give us that. That's probably very generous. That'd be a very big Christmas present. Yeah, I just felt like I'm okay getting stopped out at break even here, because I feel like I do see some crazy moves at the end of the day, but I'm usually never in a trade. Last 5 minutes. I mentioned
prior.
Push. Power up. Make this power hour. Power at the end of the day. Power it up.
Really good power
run it. Yeah.